Welcome to Brian360, and welcome to a true story that my son suggested I should make into a video. I told him the story a few months ago, and he was killing himself laughing at my expense, and if I mention it now, it still brings out a few chuckles. I hope my story does the same for you. Our tale begins in the Dominican Republic, where half a lifetime ago, my wife and I attended a destination wedding for some friends of ours. We were there for a week, and on the second last day, we decided we would take a romantic horseback ride along the beach at sunset. What could possibly go wrong? A small group of us took a truck to an area near the beach, and we each got on our horses. We walked down a short road to take us to the beach. During that walk, there was a precocious little girl wearing a horse riding helmet. We quickly made it known that she loved riding horses and had lots of experience. She asked one of the three guides if they would be able to gallop along the beach. The guide agreed. Little did I know that this little girl would be the pivotal point in our sunset beach horse ride. We got to the beach and slowly walked along the shore. At this point, the little girl asked the guide if they could now gallop, and he agreed. So the two of them quickly broke off from our group and began to gallop along the beach. My horse saw this and decided that he wanted to join them. Now, I've seen my share of Western movies in my time, and I know that all you have to do to stop a horse is to pull on the reins and say, "Whoa!" Perhaps my horse had not seen these same movies, or perhaps the rules are different in the Dominican Republic. But my horse decided to speed up. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! So now we are barreling down the beach. Where the waves come in, the sand is as hard as concrete, so I am holding on for dear life. I have one hand on the reins and the other cupped around my crotch, trying to avoid having my genitalia crushed by the saddle every time my body crashes back into the horse. We carry on for what seemed like an eternity, my horse simultaneously trying to catch up with his buddies and trying to end my prospects of becoming a father someday. At some point, the horse decided to stop galloping. I don't know if we had caught up with his buddies or he had just figured that his job was done sterilizing me, but our ride was over. I had survived, and the worst part was over. Or so I had thought. With my genitalia and spinal column both compressed, we returned to the hotel. Before dinner, we decided that we would relax for a little bit in the hot tub. There were a couple of strangers in the hot tub, which is a creepy prospect, I know, but we still decided to go in. As I slowly lowered myself into the hot and heavily chlorinated water, I felt 1,000 burning needles jabbing into my backside. Trying to retain a modicum of pride, I kept my best poker face as my arse screamed in agony. Stayed in the hot tub for what seemed like an eternity, or at least as long as my horseback galloped down the beach. Back in the hotel bathroom, I lowered my bathing suit in front of the mirror. The skin from the top of my butt crack to a place where I could no longer see it was completely rubbed raw from the pounding I took on the saddle on the insane devil horse. I took a bundle of toilet paper and jammed it down the back of my underwear as some kind of makeshift bandage for my seeping butt wound. Needless to say, we did not go swimming the last day of our vacation. The cherry on top of the saga was the 4-hour flight home, sitting atop a pillow of bundled toilet paper on my raw butt crack. So, lessons learned. On a galloping horse, stand up in your stirrups. In a time of need, with my children as proof, a cupped hand around your crotch can preserve your fertility on a rampaging horse. And finally, if you see a precocious little girl, complete with a riding helmet, who wants to gallop with her horse along the beach, get off your damn horse and walk in the other direction. Your butt will thank you.